we have 3 preview questions that I'd like you to answer in your notebook. The first one is, and this is a must-do, and the story that we're reading today is The Girl Who Ran. And you will be completing that through an ed puzzle. But before you start, I would like you to answer these 3 questions in your notebook. 1, do fire and wind usually work together? Yes or no? Number 2, how would you describe fire? And then number 3, how would you describe wind? So those are your 3 questions that I would like you to answer before you start the ed puzzle with the book. Now that you've completed the book, what I'd like you to do is you're going to be working on some different examples of imagery that were in the text. So to get your pictures, or you have this on a paper copy, to get your pictures, you can either draw them by hand or you can use the internet and just copy and paste them right into the space that's provided. So I've done the first one for you. And my example here from the text is the cheers were a roar. So what I did is I found a group of people cheering and then a lion roaring. Well, actually a lioness specifically because it's a girl who's running. So I made sure I got the 2. And my description is that the Boston Marathon is a well-known sporting event that draws a large crowd. And the sound of a roar would show a loud, deafening applause towards Bobby as she was seen running. So that is my inference based on the context of the information provided on and from the text. So what you're going to do is you have 2 more on this page. Her throat burned from thirst. And this one says, she was caught up in a whirlwind of reporters, radio presenters, and photographers. You are going to complete these on your own or in a small group. You may work with a partner. And then you have 3 more. These are the last 3 to complete. Bobby's feet flew across the earth. Her feet started pounding the ground. Lush forests, vast plains, majestic mountains, and sweeping valleys. Okay, so those are the other 3 that you're going to be taking a look at. When you have completed those, this activity is a should do, not a must do, but a should do. And there are 2 games that you can play. One is a review game of your vocabulary terms, and it's just a matching game. And the other one is a song about imagery to help you to remember and to see some examples of other types of imagery that you could see in text. And this one actually, kids made the books, so it's actually pretty interesting. And this also is a should do. I have 2 questions for you. One is, who was the first woman to officially run in the Boston Marathon, and what year did it happen? And secondly, if you click here, it's linked to a video, a YouTube video, and watch this about an Olympian athlete from Lynn. Some of you may or may not know who this is already. And I want you to tell me, what is her name and what sport does she play? Okay, so that is what you have to do for this time.